Hello guys, how you guys doing? What's happening? Let's see who's around, who wants to get talking, who wants to talk. Guys, I really appreciate if you guys can invite some people onto this video so that we can talk, and so that we can talk on how to move forward. Please guys, just invite people to my videos so that we can excel in personal development and do the best we can, shall we? Shall we or shall we not? To be or not to be, that is the question. Well, my mentor Osho says neither. Don't even be and don't even want to be. Just be neither. Hello Ruben, how are you? How are you Ruben? What's going on? Anyway guys, seriously, I have to get going and I have to talk about a bit about how to move forward. And there are so many skills that I've learned in my life on how to move forward. And many of you probably will not even dare, shall I say dare, to compete with me about life itself. As I have learned a lot throughout my life, and it's taught me so much to the point that nothing can stop me now. Nothing. And guys, if you are in the video right now, please just say hello. And if you are watching this right now, please show yourself and just say, hey, what's going on? So guys, life itself exceeds expectations. Would you agree or not? Would you agree that sometimes in life you need to build skills regardless of who's watching you? You have to build skills to succeed. Would you agree or not? And in order to get somewhere in life, you have to show yourself on social media regardless of how you look. And I was one of those guys who was very fat in life and had a big self-esteem. Very big issue on self-esteem I had, and it got me nowhere. And the reason I succeeded was because I had determination to go forward, and I had the will to overcome my problems. And now, since I am traveling the world, I love life, and sometimes all you have to do is get up on social media and show the vibrancy that you give out. Show your skin, show your eyes, show your mouth, show your attitude, show the person you are, show where you're going, show what you're going to do, show what you're going to do, and just live the best lifestyle possible, because that's the best thing in the world. The best thing in the world is being able to keep your audience attention and being able to resist temptation to do bad things. Okay, that's how you move forward. You move forward through loving yourself every day. Hello Gordana, hello Stevan Milovanovic. And guys, seriously, you guys have to be able to listen to yourselves in times of need, because there are people out there who just don't give a fuck about you. And that's just real. That's being real, to be honest. The same goes for me. There are people out there who do not give a fuck about me. It's the truth. Come on, let's just be real. And you just have to pursue your dreams regardless of what's happening around the world, and regardless of who's watching you, and regardless of what people think and how you are. Hello Sasha Todorovic, how are you? What's going on? And guys, regardless of what happens, you have to make sure that you look good in everyday life, and make sure that you are not listening to your parents or what you must be, but listen to yourself, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, listen to your gut about where you want to go in life. Alright, never get your advice from someone else on where you must be in life. Make sure that you look inside every single day. So when you go to bed, before bed, look inside and just make a little plan for the future. That's it. It's so simple. It's so simple, isn't it? You close your eyes and you count to 10 and you make one little plan about what you want to do in life and where you want to go in life. Nothing else. And just make a plan. Just say, where do I want to go in the next 5 years? Just make it every single night. You close your eyes and you say that. And like that, you're going to move forward. Nothing else, guys. That's all it takes. It just takes you loving yourself daily to succeed. And regardless of how many people have been successful before you, who gives a fuck about them? Alright, who gives a fuck about where Gary Vaynerchuk is or where my mentors are? I don't give a fuck how much fame they got in life. The main thing is that you have the right habits. Alright. That's the best thing, because the thing about life is you have to be willing to have better habits to experience a greater lifestyle. Now, a lot of people are going to try to drag you down by making you drink alcohol, by making you smoke cigarettes, by making you be around poisonous people. And you have to say, no, fuck off, fuck you, get the fuck out of my way, get the fuck out of here, asshole. And you just have to fucking walk your own way and do your own thing. That's all you have to do. Just do that. And regardless of what happens, is you have to be unshakable, and you have to show your enthusiasm to the world about what you are doing, about why you're doing it, about how you're going to do it, and never tell people what is at the end of your life, because that's only for you to know. Because at the end of your life, you must expose it right at the end for yourself and nothing else. Don't even expose your end goal at all. Never expose your end goal ever to anyone. That's the way to move forward, because the end goal means what the essence of what you're working for in life. Never let people know the essence of who you want to be in life, because as soon as you say, I want to be this person, I want to be that person, people start criticizing. They'll say, oh, you want to be this? Nah, don't be that. Why you want to be that? Why don't you be this? Hello, Perisha Stanislavljevic. I believe I got that correct. Perisha Stanislavljevic. Oh, sweet. Hello. And I'm Serbian, and this is freaking very hard for me to pronounce this name. Stanislav Stanislavljevic. Oh, so there you go. And guys, seriously, make life worth living for yourself. What are you gonna do when no one helps you? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Come on. You cannot do anything but help yourself. That's the only thing you can do in times of need, and in times of when the fucking outside world is pressuring you to kill yourself and to hurt yourself and to stab yourself. That is the worst thing. So there are people like that will do something to you to make you jealous, to make you have a reaction to them, and you have to be able to look inside and speak your words of wisdom and your words of truth, and you have to say it on camera, and you have to do what you want to do, go where you want to go, do what you want to do always, and make sure that you are prospering and being abundant every single day through gratitude. Alright, gratitude is really important. Do some gratitude daily. Alright, 5 things. What are you grateful for today? That's it. What are the 3 highlights of today that you are grateful for? And just keep doing that every single day. Every single day, write on your calendar, say, these are my 3 highlights of the day, and then you can keep looking back on that. Okay? Use your calendar as a note-taking kind of thing. But guys, regardless of who's watching you, who gives a fuck about them, to be honest, the main thing is that you are moving forward regardless of where you want to go and what you want to do. Show your persona, show the person you are, where are you going, how are you. And guys, life is green, life is go, life is grow. life is the way it is, and you just have to accept what comes in life, and you have to be able to say, no, screw that, I'm going my way, and that's it. I'm going my way because my way is the best way. Alright? My way is the best way. Make that your motto. My way or the highway. Okay? It's my way. Always my way. Never someone else's way. Never work for someone else. Work for yourself. Always. Always work for yourself. There's nothing greater than that in life. There's nothing greater in life than working for yourself, than being able to work for yourself, to be able to do things for yourself, to be able to love yourself like no one else can. Because you are living in your own body, and that's the best place to live. The best place to live in life is your body. Why is it your body? Because there is nowhere else to live. You cannot live outside your body. So the best place to clean up is inside your body. Make sure you're eating correctly, make sure you're drinking correctly, make sure you're exercising, make sure that you are taking care of your insides, cutting out that sugar, cutting out the processed food, cutting out soft drinks, cutting out the butter, cutting out the meat. Trust me, when I sit on leather, I feel like shit, to be honest. Because for me, it's like, some animal, some non-human animal suffered so that you could be able to sit there. And fuck that, to be honest. Fuck eating animals, because it's a load of shit. They're creatures of the world, and creatures must be respected just like human beings. Just like everything in the world must be respected to the utmost kindest way possible. Alright, especially living creatures that walk and breathe and talk. Okay, not like plants. Plants are something else. But guys, the living essence of who you are is a spiritual being living in a human body. Now, you are not a person. You are not just human. You are something out of this world. Okay, you came into this world to just experience life in this world. Alright? So, what does that have to do with anything? Well, energy is life. Albert Einstein said, energy is the world. The world you sit on, the world you eat on, the world you see on, the world you smell on, the world you do anything on, is a world of energy. Alright? Everything is energy in this world. This world called Earth is electric. It's all electricity. It's all electricity everywhere. It's all atoms and cells. And the world is made up of atoms and cells. So guys, when you do give yourself enough energy throughout the day, by cutting out the sugar, by cutting out the steak, and eating less and less throughout your day, what's going to happen is you're going to have much more longevity for the future. So when you do have longevity for the future, what's going to happen is you're going to live a longer life, and you're going to have a greater life, you're going to have a better skin, you're going to have so many benefits, and you're going to have a much better time on Earth. And that's the way to move forward, through nutrition. That's another way. So guys, to leave you with just 3 tips extra on how to move forward, I would say from the recap of this video is try veganism. Try to turn vegan. The second tip is make sure you're looking great. Look great every single day. And also never care about what people think about you. That's it. I've had some people in this Facebook live video come into the video, and they're like looking at me and watching at me, and I used to know them, I used to see them, but for me, I don't know them, to be honest. I don't know these people, and that was then, this is now. Okay, so guys, those are my 3 tips from this video. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope that I get to see you again, and I hope that you guys next time engage with me, because I deserve at least a comment on my video. And guys, just enjoy your day, and see you guys later. Hey guys, do you know the funny thing is that when you give a video, you don't have to
strain yourself. You don't have to strain your mind. You don't have to strain your emotions or anything like that. All you have to do is focus on yourself while you're giving a video, because it's about you. All right, it's about you. When you're giving videos, when you're giving information for free, it's about you. Okay, it's about you teaching yourself something in life. And if you're letting other people down, you're letting yourself down. So the only way that you can improve is to dig deep inside you and dig it out and make it come forth into the world and give people your most treasure that you've accumulated through life. It's about giving people wisdom to improve. There's nothing greater than wisdom. Wisdom helps you to succeed. Wisdom helps you to become financially free. Wisdom helps you in all aspects of life. Have more wisdom, guys, so make sure that you are moving forward but also accumulating more wisdom as you go daily. Yo, Zodiacs, the funniest thing about me is that I fail in every single video that I say. I mumble my words, and it doesn't come off across the way I want it to. But the important thing is that I continue to shoot videos regardless of how I look, regardless of how I sound. But just to let you guys know that I am my best ever. I am in my prime right now. I am the best I've ever been in terms of habits, in terms of lifestyle, in terms of finances, in terms of health, in terms of everything in life. My life is skyrocketing upward. So to be able to even shoot these videos is a big step for me. And to be even more comfortable on the camera is a much better deal for me than not showing my face on social media and not giving you guys any value. So even though I fail and I fail and I fail and I'm not perfect, but in a way I am perfect with my imperfections, I still manage to give you guys what you guys need, and I still manage to give you a few tips to help you. And that's what life is all about. It's about helping people, it's about getting to places, and so it's about helping people get to places and helping people to become financially free. And also it's about changing your mindset to be the best you can be. Zodiacs, make sure that you stop wasting time with animals and pets, because do you know why? Because when you have pets, what they do is they waste a lot of your time. And the reason they waste a lot of your time is because you go to the shop to get them bones, and it's 20 minutes of your life gone so you can throw a dog a bone. Now listen, you can invest your time in better ways than having pets, because there are better ways, and there are better ways, like you can read, you can do videos on the go, you don't have to have pets in your place. And also because pets are going to take a lot of your time. You have to walk them, you have to pick up the shit, you have to throw them food, you have to wash them, you have to look out for them, you have to talk to them. It's all time wasting, okay? And also you have to give money for them, for insurance, to be able to walk them, and they take a lot of your money in terms of you investing in their food and investing in feeding them, and that time put into a dog over a 10-year time can take up anywhere between 4 months of your life, just talking to them on a daily basis and doing things for pets in terms of feeding them and all that kind of stuff. So guys, the best way that you can get ahead in life is to focus more on yourself instead of pets. Focus more on financial freedom instead of pets. It's either financial freedom or pets. What do you want? You cannot have both. You cannot have both, sorry. You have to pick sometimes. You have to pick what's more important for me. Is it more important for me to travel the world, or to have a dog or a parrot or a snake? What's more important, travel or snake? Guys, it's obvious. Hey guys, sometimes the best thing in life is to grab yourself a scooter that has a basket with one of the bells. So you guys, do you know why you need a basket on your scooter and why you need a scooter? Because sometimes you want to carry light things on your scooter that doesn't involve carrying something on your back. So you can put your bag on top of the basket and you can travel without anything on your back. And you can also grab yourself a kid's scooter for $3 that makes this kind of sound, and you just have to twist it once or twice and it will make a sound, and it makes a big difference. But not just that, you can also grab yourself one of these side pockets, and what that is actually a waist pocket, and you can pull it and tag it right here to this jeans kind of band. And what you can do is you can use a carringer, this is called a carringer right here. That's a carringer, and you can tie it, the side pocket or side bag from the reject shop, right? You can put this side bag to your waist on the jeans, and you can walk around with a side bag, side waist pocket for extra stuff, for extra material. You can carry a selfie stick inside, you can carry your iPhone, whatever. You can carry grooming material or some chargers and some phones or whatever. And you can have an extra pocket for that, so it doesn't have to be in your actual jeans pocket. So guys, make sure you can grab yourself a basket for the scooter. It's always helpful to have a basket. Trust me, I've had a scooter for 4 months and it's really helping me get places faster. So guys, make sure you do that, and also grab yourself a waist pocket. It's going to be the best investment of your life. Sometimes you have to sit down and you have to relax just so that you can catch your breath again. Because when you're huffing and puffing all the time and you're just huffing and puffing, you're going to become stressed out and you're going to become negative on yourself. So sit down when you can and just have a 1 minute breather and relax. All right. It's good to relax. Okay. It's good to relax because when you sleep, you relax. So it just makes sense to stop and have a video for a second and to just catch your breath for a bit. Take a breather, guys. Stop rushing through life. If someone's more successful than you, stop comparing to them. Stop thinking about what they're doing and start thinking about what you're doing and where you're going and what you're becoming, and not what they're becoming and what they're doing and where they're going and what are they doing and how much money they have. Think about how much money you have, where you're going, what you want to be, what are your goals. Guys, think about yourself more. Zodiacs, guess what? When you travel the world, you have to be strong. You have to be strong. You have to make sure that you're carrying light material with you. You have to make sure that you're smart on the road and that you are managing your time properly and that you're managing your finances all the way through. Because if you end up broke on a travel experience, or if someone steals your money or something like that, or you get into an accident, you can be screwed. So guys, it can be dangerous to travel, but it can also be the best experience of your life. Guys, there's nothing greater in the world than going out and seeing the world for how it is and doing things that other people in your community have never done or have never been to those places or whatever. And you have to make sure that you watch out for snakes when you do watch out, when you do walk into the bush, and that you are making yourself safe along the way, but also that you're loving yourself along the way. And sometimes you have to let go of clubbing in order to get places that you really want to go. Okay, so guys, watch out for yourselves. Take care of yourselves every single day. Hey guys, and respect your temple. People are going to prosecute you for the person you are. Why? Because they're jealous. People are jealous of you right now. Believe it or not, there are people out there who hate you just because you look a certain way, just because you talk a certain way, just because you have more money than them. There are people out there who are jealous of you just because you have a better girlfriend, that you have a girlfriend, that you have a husband, that you have a better husband, that you travel the world, that you look better than them, that you're skinnier, that you have better teeth, that you have a better beard, they have bigger tits, they have a better ass. Like guys, never worry about those people. Just be yourself and shove it in their face about the person you are. Show off. show off a bit, honestly. And because never force to be shown off, never force showing yourself off, but show yourself off anyway, because how else are you going to love your life other than showing off the person you are? Okay, so the best way to live life is to show yourself off, but never to be cocky about it. Just show yourself off and have a great attitude about it, and let people know how they can do the same. Hello everyone, Zodiacs. I'll tell you this right now, that whatever happens, guys, the best place to live in the world is in yourself. Do you know why? Because when you're living in yourself, nothing is greater. Nothing is greater than the person you are inside of you. Now, who is that person? That person is a spiritual life form in a human body. All right. Now, you're not a human body living you're not a human living a spiritual life. You are a spiritual being living in a human body. Okay. So you are not from this world, and you only came here for a short time and for a long time, or whatever. You came here to enjoy your life and to just see the world as it is. Now, there's nothing greater, guys, than being vibrant in life and being positive and making sure that you are getting ahead in life. And there's no greater way to invest your time. Never spend your time, only invest it in the best places possible that you can, because otherwise the things that are going to happen is you're going to let yourself down by wasting time. And the best way to stop wasting time is
do you know what the funniest thing is in life? The funniest thing in life is going through life alone and being scared, but then overcoming your demons and loving yourself enough to do what's right for you. It's the funniest thing in the world, because you get to enjoy where you're going in life, you get to enjoy yourself, but at the same time you get to be alone. Now, that's the way the life is. Life is doing things alone until you can satisfy your needs to get to where you want to go. Now, you have to sacrifice daily. Daily, you have to sacrifice. Otherwise, you are letting yourself down, you're letting the people that you know down, and you're letting your family down most of all. So guys, to get to a place that you really want to go, you have to figure out what you need in this moment, and you have to act accordingly to improve yourself daily to get it. Guys, life can be difficult if you make it difficult, and life is really simple when you think about it. Life is very simple. So try to simplify your life, and simplify it by applying information that you have learned and learning from your mistakes. Because that's the only way you're ever going to get ahead. That's the only way that it's worth getting ahead. And repeating the same mistakes over and over is the worst thing you can do, as Albert Einstein says. So guys, there's nothing more pleasurable in the world than moving ahead in life. You know, guys, the funny thing about me is I have nothing else to do in life except for this. I've got nothing else. I don't need kids, to be honest. It would be wonderful to have kids, but I don't need them. And like, there's nothing else to do for me except for just making videos and teaching something that I've learned in life. And what else? What else can you do? You can travel the world and you can just enjoy yourself. Guys, the most important things in life is your health, is your family, and is your passion and who you are as a person today. That's the most important things in life. Every day of your life, if you can improve your attitude by one bit at a time, every single day, you are going to be a millionaire sooner than later. Guys, attitude is everything in life. If you don't have an attitude in life, a great one, you'll never be great. So guys, make sure that you cultivate an attitude of greatness, an attitude that's worth knowing rather than well known, because there are people out there who are well known but have shit attitudes, guys. So make sure that in the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day, when you wake up and when you go back to bed,
make sure that you self-reflect on your day before, okay? And make sure that you are on the right track in life and doing what's right. Here is the shittest thing about life. The shittest thing about life is you have to create content to become financially free. You have to do videos in order to become financially free, which is stupid. And you have to influence people to become financially free, which is also stupid. And you have to give for free. You have to give knowledge for free, as much as you can. You have to show yourself to the world. It's stupid, to be honest. But then again, it's the best thing in the world. It's stupid and the best thing in the world at the same time. So even though it is stupid, it's also the best thing that you're showing your face to the world. It's the best thing that you're influencing the world. It's the best thing that you're giving information out for free and becoming something of the world, becoming something in the world or whatever. Guys, if you want to make $1 million, the fastest way to do it is through video, podcasting and writing. So get to it. Start creating content every single day for free, and eventually just keep giving your knowledge out for free until the market pays you. Now, who is the market? The market are the people around you. As soon as you are helping enough people, you are going to get enough help. Once you help enough people get what they want, as Zig Ziglar said, you will get what you want. So that's how it is. Help enough people get what they want, and you will ultimately get what you want. Hey guys, here's the thing about life. Life is what you make of it. Now, if you want to become financially free in life, if you want to go places, you have to be willing to sacrifice a lot of, say, places and people, and also the things that you really want in order to get to where you really need to be. See, if you want to get further than anyone else in life, you have to distinguish what you need and what you want. You have to figure out what you need and what you don't need. So when you are giving money for something, make sure that you are investing it in things that you need and not what you want. Because I want a lot of things, but what I need is different. Wants and needs are different, guys. So make sure that you are always distinguishing in all aspects of life of what you want and what you need. In anything in life, in relationships, in spirituality, in goals, in money, in whatever. There's a difference between wanting $1 million and needing $2,000 a month, okay? So guys, please distinguish wants and needs in all aspects of life. To let you guys know that sometimes in life, things are not going to work out for you. And guess what? When you are traveling the world, you're going to be by yourself. It's inevitable, so you must be by yourself. But sometimes you can be with other people. But most of the time, you live by yourself. You live in your own body. So what you must do is you must take care of yourself more often, because even though you think that people love you, they only love you to the extent that you love yourself. So guys, make sure that throughout life, you're loving yourself, because there's nothing greater than you giving your love to yourself and you putting yourself first. Because when you put others first, you deteriorate. So make sure always to love yourself first, do what you need to do first, and figure out the rest later.
Hey guys, the smartest thing ever that you can do for your life is making sure that your finances are on point. So you have to be really good with numbers in order to succeed. Now, when you can get a better deal on something, do it. Now listen, sometimes you don't always need what you really want. You have to distinguish what you want and what you need. And you have to be able to set aside some money for yourself to grow daily. Because if you're not growing, if you're not showing your wisdom to the world and improving yourself daily, then you're going nowhere in life. So make sure that you're always growing, always improving yourself, always giving more value to the world, and that way you can become financially free, and that way you can become someone of the world who is inspirational. So make sure that you are doing that, and make sure that you are motivating daily, because why not? Why not be an influencer? Why not be on social media? Why not show your face? And why not have a beautiful rainbow in the background like this while you are giving a video and while you are teaching something of value. So guys, be always a person of value. So it's not often that you see a rainbow right outside super cheap auto in Sunshine Coast, and this is probably the first time ever that I've actually seen something like this so close. But this does remind me of how colorful I am. See guys, in life, if you want to make it, you have to avoid faking it. So what that means is you have to make sure that you become the colors of the rainbow, for example. What does that mean? Well, that means show your creativity to the world, create more content, because it's only through content that you can become financially free. If you're not creating more content for the world, you'll never be financially free. And the only way to become financially free today in less than 10 years is by being on social media, and it's also by creating value for the world, so that the more value you do create, the more fortune you have. Hey guys, so currently here at the Nooseheads, as you can see the background, the beautiful background of Nooseheads, very quiet, very peaceful, very loving, there's so much silence. And it's always beautiful to come and see this kind of scenery and to tape yourself like this. Now how do I tape myself like this? How do you hear me from so far out? Well, the thing is that I have Bluetooth headphones here, which you can hear that maybe. And also I have a little controller here to pause the audio when I need to. So I can also shoot videos like this because I have a camera stand or iPhone selfie stick tripod stand where I just place it in one on the floor as it's taping me currently. And you can film the background like this. It's so beautiful. It's nice to see the whole perspective, not just my face, but also like this. And this is just another way that you can record your videos, and you can do whatever you want. For example, you can position yourself in a nice way like this, and you can just talk and say whatever you want. Or you can just maybe chuck one of these like that, and you can just look at the scenery like this, and you can be like pointing in that direction. What kind of direction do you want? So people here, they come to swim, they come to fish here, they do fishing. I'm not so much a fisherman because I'm a vegan, but guys, look how beautiful the scenery is. You get to enjoy it. You get to sit at Nooseheads Beach, which is down in Queensland area. You just get to enjoy, and just be yourself, and you can also do podcasts on the go like this. You could just talk on the video camera and just be able to express yourself on the go and be able to do some podcasting in beautiful sceneries like this without anyone to bother you while you're traveling on the go. It's very beautiful. This is life skills at your best, at the best that you can be. And guys, man, I have no idea what to say, but there's a big mountain over there. It's a massive mountain. It's like a blue mountain over there. It's just so beautiful. It's so peaceful. I have noise cancellation headphones on, which helps me to have that extra silence from the outside world, and I get to hear myself speak, and I get to hear myself do things, and how my tonality is. Guys, everything is important when you are selfish. Make sure that when you are selfish, you get to see all this kind of scenery because you love yourself enough to come and see it. That's the most important thing, guys. Make sure that you are all enjoying your day, and peace out. Hey guys, do you know what's funny to me? It's funny how when you travel the world, when you're traveling and it feels so beautiful, but when you're standing still, when you're standing in one spot, when you're staying in the country that you were born in, things can get really messy when you're only in one area and you're not moving and you're forced to be there. And there's nothing in the world much more sorrow than that you have to stand still in one spot because of the habits you put yourself in. What do I mean? Well, what I mean is that most people go through life being in one spot
with the same old habits that they grew up with, and they never want to improve their habits. See, the whole point of life is to improve your habits so that you can get places, so that you can travel, right? Because if you have shit habits, you're only gonna remain in one spot all your life. That's why I always look to improve your habits. Even if you improve 4 habits per year, as my mentor Brian Tracy said, improve 4 habits a year. The biggest habits that you can do, 4 habits a year will get you places, okay? I recommend change 3 habits a day. Change 3 habits a day for the next year, and you're gonna improve your life so much. But guys, if you are stuck in one spot all your life, or if you are stuck right now and you cannot get through to another city or something like that because you have an alcohol problem, because you have some kind of habit that is holding you back, you must go through that habit first. You must quit that addiction. You must quit whatever's taking a lot of money from you, and you must be able to sacrifice so that you can get places. Hey guys, there's nothing in the world better than being selfish. Do you know why? Because when you're selfish, you have no guilt about the person you are. It's only the people that are giving too much of themselves to other people, they're the ones who are very selfish. See, selfishness is going to get you places, because whenever you feel that you're lacking in life, the best thing to do is to be selfish about it. And be selfish because you deserve your love more than anyone else. So when you think that you lack, just make sure that you love yourself in that moment. Love yourself when you lack. Because once you do love yourself, you're going to start regenerating more energy for yourself, and you're going to be much more happier in the long term. See, selfishness is a form of selflessness. So if you can love yourself all day long without talking to anyone, that is the best thing in the world. And if you can love yourself all day long and talk to everyone, that is also the best thing. Honestly, it does not bother me to go traveling alone. Now, most people are scared to travel alone. It's because they've been raised by parents who are basically teaching the kids to stay with the parents when they must be making sacrifices to go into the world by themselves so they can learn something throughout their travels. See, the one thing I've learned about traveling is that you get to meet new people and you get to go places you've never been. But the main thing is the people that you meet along the way, and they somehow add to you in terms of your journey, in terms of your experience, and you get to improve your communication skills. And in today's world, if you want to succeed as badly as I do, you need communication skills to influence, to be a leader, to get what you want, to sell things, to market to people, and also to be the best influential person of the world. So make sure you get your influential skills up, because there's no other better way to succeed. Hey guys, so what is life without a beautiful view? Well, guess what? Life is what you make of it. So when you want a beautiful view like this, you have to be willing to sacrifice a bit of expenses so you can get here. So if that means sacrificing alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, caffeine, a car, yeah, if that means sacrificing your parents so that you can see something like this, so that you can go travel the world, then do so. To be honest, you cannot be with your parents all your life, so why not make the most of it by being on your own, by living independently, by making your own decisions, and by going to places where your parents have never been and where you have never been, so that you can step out of your comfort zone, and so that you can enjoy the summer's day or winter's day of your country, so that you can have the best time
Ladies and
of your
gentlemen,
life.
boys and girls, you are now presented with Danny Milivojevic, who is number 1. Guys, why do I say that? Why do I say that I am number 1? Now, most people get criticized in daily life, and especially me. But most people criticize me for saying that I am number 1. But the reason being is that if you want to get somewhere in life, you have to be the best you can be. Now, obviously, I am number 1 in my life. Let's just admit that. Now,
you have the reason why I call myself number one. And most people who get offended in life, if you are someone who gets offended in life, you have to make sure to never ever let someone irritate you, because that's the worst thing that can ever happen. It's the worst thing that can ever happen for you, personally. That someone gets on your nerves, that someone irritates you. It's stupid. It's stupid, to be honest. And even though I play around in life by doing the microphone and chilling out, this is all a test. Life is a test. So what you have to do is you have to mix and match. Mix and match. Mix your leadership style with your persona. Now, what is your leadership style? That is the question. Now, you have to search up leadership traits, and you have to be able to identify what kind of leader you are. Because without a leadership style, you cannot lead people. You need your own persona. You need to be able to have your habits in the right place. Okay? And even though I do this sometimes, I actually like to do that, because it makes me who I am. It makes me find the words to say for you. So guys, make sure that in the end of the day, if someone is telling you to never do something, make sure that you do it anyway. Because in the end of the day, it's not them living your life, it's actually you living your life on your own. Now, you walk through life on your own. You were born by yourself. You came into this world by yourself. You're going to die by yourself. Okay? The only place that you live in life is in your body. So never, ever, ever, just make sure, guys, honestly, that you never, ever, ever, just make sure, guys, honestly, that you never, ever, and as Chris Jericho says, ever, you just have to make sure that you never, ever let others determine your life, okay? Because the definition of success is someone who can hold their own ground, because guess what? If someone doesn't own who they are, then you are never going to be able to persuade others into your way of thinking. So make sure that you are always prepared to do what others are not. Hey guys, so here's the thing with getting yourself a selfie stick. Guys, it's very important, because it's not only a weapon, but listen, never ever hit anyone with a weapon, because once you do, you suffer the consequences of that. But the thing is, when you get a selfie stick like this, you can take photos of yourself. You have a tripod underneath the selfie stick, for example, okay? And you can lay it down and lay the smack down on your photos, okay? You don't even need to ask anyone to take a photo of you, because you are independent. You can do it yourself, okay? So that's just one reason on why to get a selfie stick. But the other reason is just for this little remote controller, which is a Bluetooth straight to your iPhone. For example, you can connect to your iPhone, to your gadgets, and all you have to do is... Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Fellow Toastmasters, do you know why I get criticized? Do you know why people are jealous of me? Because I look good, because I feel good, because I do something and I back up my talk. See, fellow Toastmasters, not many people can do that. Do you know why? Because they're scared. See, all of you fellow Toastmasters right here and guests are looking at someone who is going to determine the future of the world. Now, why do I say that? Because I have it. That's right. I have it right now. I have the will, I have the discipline, I have the motivation. I have the wisdom, skills, life coaching, nutritional techniques, veganism to do it. I have the focus and concentration and motivation. So guys, guess what? The only thing that's the most important in life is that you are going somewhere, so make sure to always listen to those who inspire you. Hey guys, do you know why I succeed?
I succeed because I have the mentality. I, Danny Milivojevic. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The rule of thumb is succeed. Why is it succeed? Because if you want to go around the world and you want to succeed, you have to have the mentality. The mentality. The mentality. Do you understand, fellow Toastmasters? Do you understand what mentality, what success, what inspiration is? Guys, the only rule of thumb that you must be doing in every single life is you. Do you every day and you'll always succeed. Fellow Toastmasters. Guys, we'd just like to show you what a picado is. Guys, right here, this is called a picado. A picado. Now, what do you do with a picado? You get it, you get the dart, and you throw it, and you try to hit the center. Now, what does the center represent? The center point of your life is your heart. Okay, so make sure that when you are getting the dart and you're trying to focus on the center, make sure that you are focusing on yourself every single day. Make sure that you are focusing on your success every single day, because guess what? If you don't, someone else will. So guys, the best thing you can do in life is focus on yourself even more. Hey guys, many people laugh at me for doing this. So making food and bringing my bag along with me with food inside, either to the casino or wherever I eat. And they laugh at me because they're stupid. They do not realize that there's a higher purpose to life in terms of how you eat. And they laugh because for them it's unusual to see something like that. Well, once upon a time ago, it was unusual to have a television. It was unusual to have a radio, internet, and they did the same thing. They were laughing at it, at that situation. But they don't realize that if you want to live a long life, if you want to eat better, you have to bring food along with you. And you have to go shopping yourself and make your own food instead of relying on others to make your food, and instead of relying on processed foods to fuel your appetite, because there's a much better way to live, and that's the vegan lifestyle. But because they eat meat, they laugh at me for bringing my own food. Well, keep laughing, because I don't care. I can see what you cannot. But once you do become vegan, you start to realize a whole other level of effectiveness in the world. So here's the thing about nightclubs. You go there and no one gives a fuck about you. Alright? Now you have to do everything yourself. You have to get yourself a drink. You have to listen to your own music. You have to go where you want. You have to get women or guys on your own. You have to meet people. You have to give money for entry. You have to waste your time on women, on friends who are going nowhere. And you could have been doing something better in that space of time. Now listen guys, do that 3 times a week, from 7 PM to 5 AM, clubbing. That's 30 hours a week. From 7 PM to 5 AM is 10 hours. Okay. Now within that time, you can have minimum 30 hours per week just by letting go of clubbing, which is 65 days of the year. So when you go 30 hours per week times 52 is 65 days. Guys, what can you do with 65 days more? Think about it.
You can go on a holiday. You can do your passion. You can be much happier. You can work on yourself even more. You can get ahead even more. You can succeed even more. That's what I suggest. I suggest swap over clubbing, because there's nothing ever good in a club anyway, in a nightclub, filled with alcohol, filled with druggos, filled with drugs everywhere, bad influences, negative people who want to hurt you, who want to cause you violence because you looked at their girl. And it's not worth it to be around these people, because they don't even know themselves. They have no passions. They give out all the wrong signals. So being with yourself in a crowd who does not love you, right? Or that does not even care to think about you, is stupid. Go where you are celebrated. Go with yourself, take yourself out, go traveling, but just avoid clubbing. Go sightseeing. I find that something for free is much better for me personally than going to a nightclub and missing the scenery outside, for example. Guys, there are so many better things you can do than clubbing and chasing women and chasing guys and drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes and doing drugs and MDMA and all that kind of stuff. Guys, it just kills you in the long run. You waste your time, and your time is your most valuable asset. So make sure that you have a think about it. Have a think about it, because eventually you are going to still be clubbing while all your friends are either married, gone somewhere, left you, and you're going downhill that way. Unless you turn it around and you say, no, I see what you mean, Daddy. I will have a think about it, and I will let go of clubbing so that I can prosper and be more abundant in the future, as well as being a positive role model. Okay? It's all about being a positive role model. Guys, have a think about it and make sure to let go of clubbing, because clubbing is the worst thing you can do right now.
Hey guys, so just here in Gold Coast, I just wanted to make a statement that there are going to be guys who are going to say you are nothing in life, God's going to punish you, you're in trouble from God, you've sinned, and just keep saying anything to these people and never believe a word that they say, because to fall under prey to someone's words and to believe in what someone's telling you is the most stupidest thing that you can ever do. The reason being is, once you conform to what someone tells you is correct, you have just lost a part of yourself. So never believe anyone but your experience in life. So whatever you have experienced in life is what you must be exposing much more. So make sure that you're always teaching what you know, but never believing directions or what someone says is true, because guess what? Words are never true. There is no evil in life, and you just have to communicate in a way that reflects everything that someone's telling you into a more spiritual type reply. Okay, so if someone says if someone says God will judge you, go the opposite way and say, God, my God is not a judgmental God. And then just keep talking, but never take on board what they're saying, because those people are sick, and they're not saying that your God will punish you, but they're saying that their God is going to punish them, because whatever they're teaching you, they're teaching themselves that. Okay, just remember that. If someone's teaching you something, they're not really teaching you, they're teaching themselves. that information, because only through teaching can you ever learn.